Okay, hi, howdy. Welcome back, y'all. If you can't tell by the title of today's video, here in the end. Today we're gonna have a minor declutter. Not a big one, more of a minor one. I was anticipating doing a bigger one at the end of last year, but things just did not line up. So we're just gonna go over some basic stuff I'm getting rid of. Some of it I will be giving to friends. Some of it's just heading to the trash. I'm not even gonna pretend. Let me see if I can adjust slightly. There we go. What do you guys think of my new lighting? Come on, some feedback, guys. Okay. Number one thing, Tom Ford. This is the Super Nouveau Quad. Now, if you've seen one of my prior videos, I'm getting rid of this one because we have lost any and all pigmentation. Like, this was a much loved quad, but the application, like, I would put it on and it's gone. Like, you don't see the coloring anymore. You don't see anything. And I was at one point putting it on with my brushes until my eyebrows, not my eyebrows, but my eyelids actually hurts. So Super Nouveau is gonna go. I actually have been working on duping the colors a little bit because I do like the way it looked. And the formula is great. I mean, if it kept the color. It's one of the reasons I haven't been investing in any Tom Ford lately. In case you're curious, I haven't. Charlotte Tilbury's Refreshing Rose Lip Gloss. And this is officially hit the point of concrete. I don't even know why I bothered putting that on. Yeah, nope, not enjoying that. Not enjoying that in the slightest. I have Estee Lauder's Double Wear Lipstick and Lip Liner. And honestly, this is a really nice color. I never wear it though. I don't really see much of a point in keeping it. You know what, we're gonna put that to the side. Kind of having second thoughts on that one. Most of my lipstick, I feel like if we keep up at our current pace with COVID, is gonna end up on the chopping block just because of time. Okay guys, you saw me review this not that long ago. It is my Ofra's Must Have Mattes palette. So I did the review and I wasn't impressed. Like super duper not impressed. Its application was chunky, like it does not have much color. This is just not me. Like, I love a good matte, but some of this stuff comes off as so freaking dry. And it is lacking so much pigmentation. That's what we get. And it looks great in the pan, just not on person. So that one I have a friend who wants it. She loves Ofra. I think she's more of a highlighters girl though. So, you know, there's that. I'm gonna give that to her, let her fight with that. It'll probably work for her. Who am I kidding? She's got a lot more patience for some of these things than I do. Okay, here's the two that were kind of surprising to me. But I've opted to get rid of these. This is the Fenty Fly Pencil Long Wear Eye Pencil Crayon in the color Cherry Punk. This is a beautiful, beautiful red. Beautiful red. It applies like sandpaper. Like I have tried and tried and tried. Here, let me grab out my mirror, give you guys a quick watch. Watch this. You literally have to put pressure, a lot of pressure to get this to work. And this just really frustrates me because this was like the absolute perfect red I wanted for fall. I wanted for Valentine's Day. And as you can tell, as we get closer, none of it went onto my eye. It's just trash. Which is absolutely weird because I have the same kind of pencil except in Bank Tank in green. You barely have to use it and it applies. It's beautiful. I don't know if it's how the red is formulated. Marc Jacobs, this one surprised me as well. Okay guys, check this out. Yeah, that is out. That is not even writing. Like I am putting so much pressure on it. I'm fairly certain this is just dead. I have tried everything I could think of. I can't get any color out of this. short of lighting it on fire to turn it to wax, it's gone. It's garbage. I mean, the color's beautiful, but if it doesn't apply, what's the point, right? Okay, we have got, finished this, so there's no point in keeping an empty canister. We've got all of these miniature mascaras that I have tried. As I try different mascara brands, they're just going in the garbage. It's not that they weren't good. Some of them weren't good. But like, there's one thing, good thing I can say about COVID. It has forced me to take a long, hard look at my mascara. And a lot of them do not survive the condensation and the breath that comes up. So, these are going bye-bye. This is the only one I would think of keeping, and I used that till it was gone. Okay, Sigma's little liquid lipstick, as I did the video on it. I can't think of any reason under the sun other than liking the color to keep this stupid thing. That's gonna go. So is Ofra's. Wait, this is the Ofra? Yeah, that is Ofra. That can go in the garbage. Don't care. Venus 2 by Lime Crime. And if you know me well enough, watch these videos, this is absolutely my color story. This is my bang. Yeah. This is not great coloring, not great formulation. Like, that looks really good there, and it's never looked that good on me. Like, and I have tried, I swear to God, I've tried here. Let's try the orange, let me show you. The thing with Lime Crime is it's not very pigmented. At least I haven't found it pigmented. I'm trying it on my arm, and I'm starting to really question myself now, actually. We're gonna put this back into the maybes pile. Let's see. You know what, as I stare at this, I'm telling myself, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Estee Lauder does a good lipstick formula. It's just, I think I've had this 4 or 5 years. It doesn't smell bad. Okay, Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer. This is an eyeshadow primer. I stopped using Smashbox more than a minute ago, I guess you'd say. It's not terrible, but it's not great either, if that makes any kind of sense as an eye primer. Part of the problem is once it sets and you apply your eyeshadow, in my experience, it does not want to move. And that is part of the point of eye primer. I'll grant you that. Part of the other point is to make it a lasting, beautiful, whatever. And in my case, it never lasted. Like, it doesn't spread well on this. I feel like there's no blending possibility with the Smashbox. Like, once you put it on, you better be ready for that to be in concrete, because it is not gonna go anywhere. It also won't blend with anything. So, bye. Actually, I like the Fenty eye primer. I don't know if I've ever done a review on that. I might actually have to do an eye review on that. The Fenty primer is actually amazing. It is really nice. So, we have our second Tom Ford Photosynthesis X. Yet again. The color kind of disappears once you go to put it on the eye, though. That is the only color out of the quad that still has any color. The other are just pretty much toast. Like, I've tried to apply them multiple times. Green is the only standing one left, and I don't know if that has to do with how the color is formulated or the color molecules on its own, but it's the only one that just remains. And if you guys were with me at the beginning of my channel, we have the Max. You know what? I don't use them. I don't reach for them. I have friends that'll take these off of my hands, that this will be just their shebang. And these were great when I was really working with them and into them. I think the only one that I would kind of question would actually be the Semi-Sweet Times 9, which is this one. I have used so many times. I have divots in it. But I kind of ended up moving away from these. It's not that they're bad quality, it's just I can have the same color story in better quality brands. This is kind of middle of the road to mediocre in my mind. And when I've got something that blends beautifully, I'm gonna reach for what blends beautifully as opposed to those, because I feel like with those, when you try to blend them too much, they just disappear. So, okay. Revolution's Good Vibes Lip Balm. I got this with the matching palette. It's the Greens palette. It's their green palette. It's the pot themed one. It is what it is. I bought this. I thought, ooh, I like the color. You know what you can't tell in stores during a pandemic when they locked everything off? Smell. This smells like they dumped half a bottle of perfume into the stick. I tried it for like 3 or 4 days. It gave me the worst effing migraine. Like I could not escape the smell or the feeling in my head. It was just terrible. Oh look, another eyeshadow. I still have more eyeshadows to test. I still have more eyeshadows that I'm going to go through and show you guys. But out of all of the eyeshadows I've done, there's only been really 2 that I would go through and purchase full size. One was the Fenty, and the other one was actually the Lancome Hypnotize. There's a video on it. So we're just gonna throw away the lip balm. I have more. I have more of the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Bath. It's just that one just was not great. And then I have a friend I'm gonna give this to. I know it seems like a weird thing to do, but if you've ever tried Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Night Cream, this stuff is so heavy. It breaks me out every time. Now I do a nighttime thing, although lately it has really fallen off with the pregnancy. I just absolutely being exhausted. It's not gonna happen. I am getting rid of this one. This might shock some of you. Green is my jam. The colors are beautiful in this. Like, I can't say enough how beautiful that color alone is. And this is, what is it? Hot jalapeno. So this metallic green is just absolutely gorgeous. I love this color. That is amazing. What I don't love, and if you get close enough you can see, look at that. Look at that. It's breaking everywhere. Like I had it in my makeup stuff. I was getting green eyeshadow on everything. This thing never even had to open. I don't know how it broke. I have no idea if it fell. What happened? It's just every time I opened it, green everywhere. And while I like green, if I'm putting on the gold, it does make a difference. So while e.l.f.'s formula is soft and is affordable and it is not terrible, like it's super not terrible, and it's specifically this green that I bought it for. Like this is an amazing color. I love this color. But if it ends up on literally everything, I don't know if I would just buy another one of these and hope that it doesn't break, that maybe I did something to it. I don't know. I mean, look at that. Look at the color. That is gorgeous. That is amazing. That goes beautifully over the orange. It also goes all over everything else. I can't. God, that is really pretty. I might try to buy this again. I'm just not willing to cover myself in it at all times. And that's literally the point we were hitting at. Let's see. We have another color by Estee Lauder. You know what? It's been ages since I wore this color, and I'm fairly certain I have this shade or something super duper similar in Charlotte Tilbury. And while I love Charlotte Tilbury, I haven't had any use for my lipsticks since COVID hit. Now, the 1 or 2 times I've had the opportunity to wear lipstick, it is never this one I reach for. been told this is a really pretty shade on me. Usually older family friends that tell me that. And usually she wears a very similar shade. And it's a lovely shade. I'm not gonna lie. But I've had it for 4 or 5 years. I never reach for it. And to be fair, I got this for free. Oh my goodness, I got orange on me. I got this for free. It's not bad, it's just not great, and I never wear it, and it doesn't smell funky yet. I'll give it, you know what, we're gonna keep that one, but we are gonna get rid of this one. And again, never wear it, so let's be honest with each other. It's garbage. Okay, this one might surprise some of you guys. Chanel. Chanel is an amazing history. It has an amazing reputation in the beauty industry, mostly in clothing and perfume. But when it comes to the eyeshadow, it is a little bit of a tricky B word to apply some days. And you literally have to use the sponge. The brushes just fight you the whole effing time. And I bought this because the campaign was so gorgeous. Like, I loved the makeup campaign that went with this. I'm not even a Kirsten Stewart fan. I'm not. Never have been. She's just not my jam. There's nothing against her. She's just not my jam. But the campaign was absolutely gorgeous. I can do better with what I feel is a better formula. Like these colors I can absolutely dupe in a better formula. So I'm gonna see if a friend of mine wants these because I've only worn them a couple times. I'll sanitize them for her. But there's no point. I don't reach for them. If I go for a gray, I go for a different palette. It's not this one. Like, look at this. It's not that good of a formula. It's really, truly not. Lipstick's off kilter. So I have that one duped. Jeffree Star managed to dupe that one really, really well. This one as well, I've used repeatedly. It does not, I don't. Like, the colors are just gorgeous. They're just not great application. We're talking finger, sponge, brush. It does not apply that well, and I keep trying. God help me, I keep trying. I'm gonna dupe it with another brand. In this case, probably this color story, probably Natasha Denona. Honestly, probably be able to dupe that one with Natasha Denona. But I got a friend who'll take that one too. And then there's this. This is one of my very first videos I did. It is the Tartelette Amazon Clay Palette. It's just, the palette's called Tartelette. Now, the colors on this palette are really nice. The problem is when you go to blend them, a lot of them blend away to nothing. It turns into almost like a mud scenario in your eyes. And I found myself never reaching for it. And I'm like, if I'm never reaching for it, why am I keeping it? Like, I have a basket of my palettes, and if I don't love it, it goes. If I do love it, it gets used a lot. Or if it's something like this where I loved it, but I never use it, I have found another use for it. In this case, I think I'm just gonna give this to a friend. She'll enjoy it, she'll like it better. It is a pretty solid nudes palette. Naturals, nudes, however you want to phrase it. Palette. It's just, it's not one I reach for. Okay, now speaking of that shade, I ended up buying that shade, and this one is going to go in the trash, trash, from ColourPop. This shade is called Bill. It is their Super Shock formula. Oh my god, all of my fingers are colored. Except for this one. Oh, good. This, I got this for 70 cents. They were having a sale. First time I used it, the darn thing decided to break on me. So even if I put it into the container, which I do, the formula, I think, is dried out. I think that might be why I got it for such a good price. Like, it was too good to last, if that makes any sense. It was too good to work well. And in this case, applying it, you really got to get your finger in there and grind down to get this color out of this one. So it is a beautiful shade. I'm just not willing to put my eyelids through that kind of fight. Like, I feel like I need to order this, but for full price, because this one is broken, super dried out. It's a beautiful shade, I love it, but if it's breaking, it's not gonna do any good. What is this? This is also in my ready to go box. Oh, this will surprise you guys. It's a Pat McGrath. I'm getting rid of the Pat McGrath. In this case, it's the Divine Rose Liquid Lipstick. This one, okay, the color is amazing. Like, I love this color. It applies beautifully. It never, and I mean never, ever dries down. You can wear it all day, and it's still wet on your hand and on your mouth. I don't know why it's liquid other than the fact that it applies as a liquid. It does not dry down. It does not become matte. I love Pat McGrath. I love just about anything she does with eye makeup. Her foundation is supposed to be amazing. I've never tried it, but as expensive as Pat McGrath's foundation is, there is no way I'm going to not try it in the store to match me. I'm just not. But the liquid lipstick, the liquid matte, no. And I feel almost bad getting rid of this because I have the rest of the Divine Rose collection. It is a beautiful, beautiful collection. But it never, ever dries down. So, that would be my declutter. You know what? I need to be honest with myself. Trash can. Trash can. This trash can. Still wet. Definitely gonna get that elf again, just not a broken mess. Because this is actually a really beautiful gold. I'm really upset that those two... I'm gonna be honest with myself. That one's going to. Put it to the side, thinking maybe I'll change my mind. I'm not changing my mind. Who am I kidding? I'm not changing my mind. So, I have a friend for the night cream. I have some friends that want the MAC because they like MAC. It's just not for me. Tarte, I have a friend who'll take that. The Chanel. Okay, Tom Ford's probably gonna go in the garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Just straight up in the trash. I don't know, maybe I'm expecting too much from Tom Ford. Maybe I'm feeling like a total jerk. Because when I put it on my hand, it looks good. When I put it on my eye, it didn't hold color or the squat. And I wouldn't say I am going for the most dramatic colors ever, but Tom Ford, you really let me down there, bro. Especially with Super Nouveau. Like, I literally made my eyelid hurt trying to put this on. Yeah, there's no color on that. And actually, weirdly, I think the purple that this is supposed to be, if it actually showed up well, would probably be pretty close to Bill in the Super Shock. Let's just keep reapplying until it eventually builds color. No, it's not going to. Ooh, okay. The black is still popping. Gray is just not showing up. Nope. Anyway, that's gonna go in the garbage. Tom Ford's going in the trash. I have been, in case any of you are curious, I did have a fairly extensive Tom Ford collection. I had been collecting a lot of them. Some of them I just never used. They were still in the box. I collected them to have the collection. Reality says I am now turning around. Everything that's not been touched, everything that's not been used, it's going for sale in Mercari. There's no point in keeping it if it's just taking up space. And I have sold everything from Starry Night to Body Heat to Honeymoon. If I haven't touched it and I was just holding on to it because it was part of a collection, I'm selling it off. I'm getting rid of it. I'm going to put it towards something I will use. And that is where we're coming at to right now is, will I use it? If you can't tell by the declutter, I'm just getting rid of stuff I don't use. Don't use. It was great when I had it. I'm kind of debating just throwing the Chanel away, honestly. Like, these are not cheap quads. I don't know if it is a formula issue or if it's a time issue or what, but the Chanel kind of breaks my heart because of the money I did put into it and the fact that it is a Chanel. But if it never applies worth a squat, what are you gonna do? Okay then, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any of these and you decided to keep them, or if you think I'm just being silly for getting rid of it. Okay, hold on. We have our lipstick. We've been drying this whole time and we're still garbage. Just garbage. I'm done. I'm done with liquid lipsticks that never dry down. Okay then, tell me what you think. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you would have decluttered out of this, or if you would have just kept these. If I'm being silly with the Tom Fords, let me know what your opinion is. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this with leave commentary and be safe, okay? Have a nice night. Be safe. Remember, COVID is still there. We haven't quite hit that end set yet. Anyway, be safe. Have a good night. Thank you.